and welcome back to Indian Racing League. This is Division 2, Round 4, and this time around we are at the Temple of Speed or Monza. We have three people in the comms box tonight. Two people along with me, that's Shadow Sword or Nirvan, and a welcome guest, Caesar, who's on a sabbatical for this season. Shadow and Caesar, how are you guys doing?
Good, how are you? We have our very own Karun Chandok today with us.
Hello, hello. Good to be back. Good to be in IRL. Even in competitive form, but yeah, it's good to be back. So, hello everyone. Hope everyone is doing fine, and yeah, hoping for a cracker of a race.
I think it's going to be interesting, Caesar. Have you been up to date with the races this season?
You are asking a point keeper, by the way.
Wait, say again?
I'm saying you are asking this question to the guy who keeps the points table updated.
Alright.
That's
I forgot you are the
definitely I am. That's definitely I'm up to date with what's going on.
Oh, so we don't have Matt Black on the grid today. That's really interesting.
No, we don't. He was not available to race. Sid Kulkarni has retired, serving a quali ban. Let's hope someone else does that too.
I did tell Thakurva in the lobby before the race to remember about his volley ban this time.
Invite as well because I'm not in the lobby. Thank
Oh,
you.
Shadow,
I think I have sent it to you.
Nope.
Okay, let me just drop you another one. Did you get it?
So, guys, while we are waiting, what do you think of the qualifying which just ended? Is it a qualifying? It's a sprint, right? The qualifying is actually tomorrow.
No, it is a qualifying, but it's not the qualifying.
Well, but the person who gets P1 in qualifying is officially on pole, but there's no one on pole, right? I think it's very confusing the way they call it. But how did you like the session which we had? Let's just call it a session instead of a qualifying or a sprint.
It was good. I like qualifying on a Friday. I think it's a lot of action every day. But honestly, after the last sprint qualifying where Checo spun out and started in P17, I was pretty disgruntled. So I'm not a big fan of the whole concept anyway. What do you think, Caesar?
I think it's all right. I mean, I can't really form an opinion on it right now because it's still very new. It is interesting. I mean, it's not bad. It's not as bad as I think the qualifying format we had back in was it 2018 or 2019
I think it was 20
for the initial 2-3 races.
I think it was 2016. I remember it was the first season I started watching F1, and these were the first few. I think a couple of races where they did that elimination thing. I think it was.
Yes, elimination. That was
I think it was really bad.
It's not that bad. It's not that bad as that. I mean,
Yeah, but honestly, I'd like to see a reverse grid race or a qual. Like if the sprint, like gave actual points and then there was a reverse grid for the main race, that would be interesting, something like that. But I know that the teams and drivers aren't really for it, so.
Even I'm not for it. I think it should remain as, how it is. Sprint qualifying, maybe for a few more races, but yeah, so far, it's been good. But anyways, let's come back to the qualifying that we have in our hand. 119.4. Already our drivers are in 119, so our drivers are clearly much better than the real life drivers. Get correct.
Yep. Steve Scal into P4 with 121.8. He'll have 121.0 rather, so he'll have to find some more time in the Aston Martin of his easy level bot has just exited the pits on a set of medium tires, so the only medium tire runner right now. Does alternate strategy really help here? Maybe Shadow, you can tell us.
So from the simulations that we've conducted in the practice lobbies, I don't think starting on the mediums is at all worth it over here.
Quote, simulations that we have conducted. How many practices have you been doing?
I haven't been a part of many of them, but from the experts, VFix and Gup and all those guys, I feel like, yeah, starting on the mediums isn't the best idea. But I could be wrong. Easy level bot seems to always pull something out.
Well, the McLarens are towing each other around, or at least SSN is being towed by Swaggy Boy. Let's see where SSI turns up. Oh, second row of the grid. 20.6, 4 tenths of his teammate. Azun, what do you want? What do you want me to tell Shadow? I don't understand what you're trying to tell me.
Oh, he wants me to say that this race is powered by the sandbagging haven.
Is it? How is it powered by Sandbagging Haven? How
It's powered
exactly?
by
How?
Azul in
Please,
the
please tell
comments, you
me.
know.
Please tell me how it's.
I was bribed with many promises to say that, so I had to give it a give it a go.
Well, our race
Right,
winner from
let's get
Belgium.
back.
Yeah, Shah
Yeah.
is. I think he invalidated his first attempt, so he's going for one more lap. Let's see how he does. He's just approaching
Riding
turn
for
one
an
now.
easy level on his lap as well.
Easy level bot. I think that's through Curva de Grande into the second chicane. Caesar, do you want to take us through this lap or Shadow? Any one of you?
I'll take the next one.
Yeah. All right, Shadow.
All right. Well, easy level bot goes down into the second chicane, which is honestly so tricky because your car can get launched. I feel like it's almost RNG at that point. And down into the Lesmos, I don't think you want to press the car here too much. You remember that Hamilton had a crash on the third last lap. I don't remember which year. I think 2009. So it's really easy to lose the car there off traction with the curbs and everything. But going down into Ascari, this is probably one of the trickiest parts of the track. I think you want to, ooh, he goes a bit too deep into the corner. I think you want to take a lot of the inside curve there, as that one is not one of the dangerous curves on this track. But honestly, it's good to see we haven't seen any glitches given all the stuff that went on in the PSGL race yesterday. But anyway, through the Parabolica, easy level bot keeps it nice and clean. I'm surprised. Did he invalidate the lap?
I don't think he did. He's gonna put a time of 121.6, but I think he was a
Okay.
bit distracted by what happened with, was it Anton Hybers and the Red Bull?
Yeah, something happened there for sure, but he, I think, got it all wrong in Ascari, and that's where he lost a lot of his time. Anyway, he's on the mediums, so probably not the prime tire over here.
Yeah,
Suraj
Suraj
about
is.
to
Yeah,
cross the line.
there you go. Good lap time from Suraj and Shah, who are both on the podium for the first time in their IRL career in Spa.
Oh my god, Suraj was very deep on his in lap, I think. But guys, I just want to ask, what do you guys think pole's going to be? Because Redstone has put in an absolute flyer with a 19.4, which I think probably will be pretty hard to beat.
Track evolution is pretty strong on this one, so we might see people getting close. And still 10 minutes to go, so we could see a lot of people getting close or maybe even beat that time. I don't think we have seen the fastest time yet from everyone. Anton Hypers is about to finish his lap. He's just taking Parabolica right now. Doesn't look like the quickest of lap, but maybe could it be enough for top 10? Maybe not.
Just about.
Yeah, it wasn't the most smoothest of lap. And also that he is lagging slightly here and there. So let's hope it doesn't compromises anyone's race.
Ooh, I just witnessed Swaggy Boy completely obliterate the Ascari, and his lap is done. Let's see if he comes back in or he goes on for one more lap. Anyone else on the lap tire? I see a Mercedes around Parabolica, but that's Yash who's on 3 lap old tires. Just doing race simulations maybe? He's going back into the pits now.
Sid is on a lap, I believe.
I don't think
Or is
so.
this his in lap?
Yeah, that's his in lap.
Yeah, he's not at full throttle.
Ashwin predicts a
David
119.2.
19.4.
Right, let's see if anyone can beat that. And debutant is about to start his first lap in IRL. Bullester in P18 at the moment in Alfa Romeo.
Yeah, Bullester in P18. I'm currently spectating Gagan Singh, for whom there was a lot of love in the comments last time around. If you remember, both of you, I think, were around to witness that
Where is that love?
spam which happened in the comment section in the stream. But just as I say it, he has invalidated. So the commentator's curse strikes again. Let's see what Bullester does on
Yeah,
his
Bullester
first
looks like
hot
he's
lap.
on a wheel, judging by the inputs and the quick change of direction.
Is he? Because I think he said he's on a controller on the Discord.
No, he's definitely on a wheel. He's definitely on a wheel.
Oh, I guess that's something we'll have to find out in the post-race interviews in case Polista gets a podium.
Quite a bold
I think
prediction
he's
early
getting a
on.
little bit impeded or at least distracted by Teves up ahead, but Teves is on a hot lap himself, so
So, Caesar, you're probably the expert on this, but how much do you think a toe is worth in game? In real life, they said it's worth about 7/10 of a second.
7/10, I don't think it will be that much, but maybe half a second if you really get a proper toe and you're able to mark your braking points perfectly behind a car. But then the dirty air is a thing, and with the understeer, the car suffers even without a toe. I think 7/10 probably, but I don't think, with the skill level that we all have at the moment.
Yeah, Polista
Yeah,
went in
Bautista, by the way,
right there.
P12, yeah, not a bad lap on debut.
But Teves on an in lap did sit in front of him the whole way through, so I'm sure that was a bit of an
But
impediment.
was a toe in effect?
That's true.
Oh, Manan just invalidated his lap after less one.
that's I think that's his in lap. So I think he's already put in lap time. Alpines are P3 and P4 right now.
Well,
Shah is
SSN
on
is
his
a
hot
10th
lap.
up in the first sector.
Let's see what Shah's first sector is. It didn't show me the split.
That first chicane was very well taken. So who predict your top three qualifiers? Let's just do that while the qualifying is going on.
Well, I'm gonna go with. I'll definitely go with Redstone and Swaggy Boy in no particular order, and then
Swag.
Swag. Okay,
Nah,
let's just call
Swaggy,
him
Swaggy.
Swag.
He's taken on the name
Not
Swaggy
Swiggy Boy, you're not Swiggy Boy.
Well, I do make it a point to call him Swaggy Boy as Thakurva has finally retired. Who would be the third person? Maybe Yash, but he has asked me not to jinx, so I'll not even say his name on the stream today.
You already said
Tanai
it.
Singh has retired, and that's I think at the exit of the first chicane. Shah across the line. Does he go P3? He
Yes, Tane
improves,
has lost
and
traction
he's
over the...
on the front row now. Good lap from Shah.
Still
And
Redstone.
Ferrari
Three
P1
tenths.
at Monza. I mean, damn. Redstone has been doing pretty well so far. And he's starting his final lap. How much time? I can't see. Oh, yeah.
No.
Yellow. I can't see how much time is left.
I think he's starting his hot lap. Caesar,
He
do you
is
want to
starting
take?
his lap, yes.
Yeah, do you want to take us through this?
Alright, so first chicane taken very well, and it's a flat out turn, if you can call this, and it will be really interesting to see Ferrari can hold on to that P1 at Monza. It will be very dreamlike, I believe, and he's down by a tenth on that first sector, so it wasn't the best sector, obviously. Probably missed the apex and couldn't utilize the exit of that corner. Takes the left 2 very well, and of course takes the exit very well, as he should have taken at the exit of left 1. Completely flat out. Again, this track is I don't know, over 70% on full throttle, and it's basically a lot of chicanes mixed into it. Definitely much better than Canada in my opinion, which is pretty much the same track, isn't it? Just flat out and just brake for the chicanes. Anyways, coming across the final corner in Parabolica, it's all make and break here for him. Takes the apex very nicely and goes flat out. Needs to stick close to the right side. He does, and he comes back. Yeah, so I think he realized that his lap wasn't the best, and he has time for another hot lap to possibly improve his lap time. So
Yeah, I think. Well, I heard in the commentary today. I think they have changed the name of the last corner to Alboreto or something. So let's
Yes.
try if we can call it that, but it will be difficult. Force of habit. We will be making that mistake a few times to call it Parabolica still. Yes. Moves out of the way to let his teammate through. That's easy level bot, and I think this could be a good lap from easy level bot. His 5 turns up on his previous time.
Gagan has fun. Okay, let's move on, and he's almost went into him. Do not get disqualified, Gagan. We need to see Gagan fan here, man. Come on.
Yeah, Gagan fans really hype up the chat.
Yeah, I'm not sure they are around as of yet.
Azun, I mean, comparison, this sense that it's basically all turns are chicanes, which is a fact. You can't even disagree with it, you like it or not.
Well, as you sometimes say, if Azun says something, you can most of the times ignore what he says. So it's fine. Let's move on. What is
Bro,
Suraj up to?
I really want to see today. Hopefully,
Yeah,
man.
today,
Monza,
not
turn one, new game. Come on, wet race. It has to be, man. It should. And I'm in the comp box, so I really need to see the carnage when I'm here. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll have a wet race. Anyone else? Most of the guys are coming in to the lap. Hopefully, they have enough time to come out and set a lap time.
Yeah, Nova, that was my phone just sounding off a couple of notifications. I've put it on silent now, so you won't hear any more crickets. But
Why can't I see the chat?
Easy level improves our 4/10, goes into a 19.8. But Redstone Derp has really set a benchmark at a 119.4 while you two sort your
Honestly, Caesar, that is.
mic
that
and
is
internet
my-
out.
Oh, is my mic bad? One second.
Your mic was always there, I believe.
yeah, that's some echo, Shadow. I'm not sure if it's your mic or Caesar's, but
I think it's definitely mine. It should be good now.
alright.
But wow, yeah, a 119.4. That's honestly my time trial time. Though I have not done much time trial.
Is that a sandbagging
don't judge.
time trial
We
time?
don't
Or?
judge.
Redstone has started his final lap of the session, and the Ferrari is looking really good. 3 tenths clear of anyone else, and
Yeah, but I think Ace will be the first one to cross the finish line of all the guys who are out on the final lap. He is in Lesmo 1 at the moment. Who takes full advantage of the exit? I think trick in F1 game is to really abuse the available tarmac or areas on the entry and exit.
and he's down to 2.5 tenths. Suraj has retired. I think that's in the pits, so he will not. Yeah, Manan has disqualified. Where is Manan?
So that is I think a common glitch. If you spin and you try to right yourself, sometimes it'll disqualify you.
Swagboy has
And
crashed
that's-
at the exit of Lesmo 2.
Oh no. Oh no, Swagboy's out as well. This is.
Oh, I just
consistency-
witnessed Redstone Derp round at Ascari. I think that's the exit of Ascari, and that's his quali done. Does Shah has anything to offer?
I think his
Shah-
time was.
Shah is down by
Shah's
700, almost 800.
Yep.
He really need to pull 3.5 tenths, 4 tenths out of the bag to get that pole. Oxidize is done. He's put in
Oh,
He's
Swaggy
in
boy!
Swagboy's car. Oh, Swagboy did he retire on track? Swagboy.
I think he DNF'd for some
Has-
reason. I'm unsure. Let me check the race.
No, if it DN. Oh, Shah had put a purple
Nah,
sector
nah,
2 there.
nah.
No, this was caught in 720p.
I don't see anything in the race director. That's
right.
really unfortunate for sure.
Yeah, I think
He was purple.
Swagboy had
Sector 2, he
retired
was
on
purple.
Did he get a grid penalty for that?
No, he just lost his wing
I
and
did
it's lap
not
time.
see anything, but
Now Jin is probably wondering why he didn't get a grid penalty after the incidents in Bahrain.
No, not Jin. I think VFix was the one who got a grid penalty.
We fixed my bad.
time
Does-
to open the H2 Inquiry channel.
Give people some time,
Oh,
Caesar,
Genghis Khan.
before you do that.
Genghis Khan is not Arjun, he is a guy named Cengiz. That's funny. Good to see you in the chat, Cengiz. Big Booty sadly isn't racing this season.
So
Oh,
is
we
that
have
collie
a-
done or is Ace?
We have a Redstone fan in the chat. And I
Hey,
think that's what is done
Spicy.
as
How you doing?
Yeah,
as
that's
it's
his
going.
team. That's
Thanks
his
for coming and
teammate.
watching. Oh
But
my
so
god.
I think that's collie done. One Ferrari in P1, the other in P16. So it's a huge Ferrari sandwich. The rest of the grid, but Redstone Derp and McLaren of SSN on the front row, and Shah could probably have the front row at least, if not the pole position. It was going pretty well
So
in the second
Redstone with
sector.
his first ever pole. That's a fun fact. First ever
that's-
pole in a Ferrari in Monza.
That's
Yeah.
brilliant.
Gee.
The Tifosi are probably very happy with Redstone today.
I think Tifosi will be happier if they happen to encounter a wet race. Probably, people being very careful into turn one.
Well, so that's
So
the grid
Balo,
rundown. Redstone Dub and Saurabh Naik or SSN sharing the front row with Shah and Oxidize in P3 and P4. Easy level bot finishing qualifying P5 with Yash in P6, Sid Venkatesh and Suraj on the fourth row of the grid. Swag in P9, Bullister in P10 on his debut, so top 10 qualifying for the debutant. Ace and Deepscal in P11 and P12, Anton Hypers and Gagan Singh in P13 and P14. Ultimate and Tanay Singh in P15 and P16. Those are the only people who set a lap time. Sid Kulkarni and Thakurva had quali bans to serve lane, and Manan was disqualified. Was probably because he spun somewhere or just
Yes,
stopped
100%.
his car. Yeah.
And it's unfortunate because even though two people had quali bans, Manan is still starting in T20.
Yeah, it's looks pretty dry here, Caesar. So I think we might not get rain at least in the first half of the race.
Why
it
am
seems.
I'm in a car? What?
Caesar.
As
That's very very sus, Caesar. I mean, if you wanted to race, you could have just said so.
Yeah,
I'm in a car.
I thought D1 drivers
That's
could
right.
race in D2.
Where is the Monza setup?
Well,
You're
the
like a
T4
D0
Alright.
driver, man. Come on.
Well, the Tifosi are not going to be happy about that. A Ferrari not winning.
Oh,
Destiny
Caesar,
has spoken.
I forgot you joined late, so you couldn't go into spectator. I bet that's why you have a car.
Let's go.
That was a part of the Caesar master plan. But here
Oh
we
my
go.
God.
Let's have a look at the tire choices and see if there are any hard runners.
Caesar
No, there are
doing the
not.
formation lap as well. Look at him overtaking all the cars. He's giving us a parade right now.
I can see him.
Noobs.
He's
Get it
in
straight line the
P2 on
chicane. Yeah,
formation.
that's
Oh
what I was
my
talking
God.
about.
Caesar, don't glitch the lobby, man.
Suraj has been disqualified in all of
Ballista.
that.
Oh my god, Gagan, Ballista.
Oh, that's a lot of disqualifications already.
Yep. I disqualified myself as well.
And
Caesar,
people
can
are
you
asking.
retire from the session right now?
I can't until
No,
the
he
race
cannot.
start.
He will have
you'll have
to
to
do
go into
one
the
full
pits.
lap. Yeah, and retire.
Oh my god, Caesar on lap 1.
I will retire in the pits. Don't worry.
Yes.
I will hold back.
We
I'll
will,
retire
we will,
safely
we will
in the
keep an eye
pits.
on that, Caesar. Don't worry. We will ensure that you retire on track.
Keep an eye out in the front. That's where all the action is. Nothing to see at the back.
Caesar, if you get into like P1 on turn 1, that would be so funny.
I mean, I can. I can just jump the start.
You can just
Get
straight line the
P1.
chicane or yeah, just
But
jump
then
the
you
start.
get a drive through, so you'll have to do 2 laps.
Who cares?
They,
Kiss it,
you wouldn't be
Parwa.
able to retire on the pits.
Noah wants me to race the full thing. Look, I cannot decline a guy who's sad these days.
So does
But
Caesar
then buy
race?
him a
More
PlayStation. You know, what?
Yeah, Caesar.
Just buy him a PlayStation if you don't want to see him sad.
I will.
bring-
मेरा तो
bring
रखा है
Nova
दिल्ली
back.
में वो ले नहीं रहा है मैं तो कह रहा हूँ ले ले मेरा
I
PlayStation
want to
PS4
race
Pro.
Nova. Though I probably will never be near him.
Oh man, shouldn't be in the lobby. I mean, on the track. I apologize. But to be honest, I'll have the best view of the possible carnage into T1.
Wait, I didn't realize there were only 19 people in the lobby.
Yeah, that's why Caesar was able to race.
That's why I'm here. To join the lobby, not race. To join. All right.
Wow.
Why are you guys so quiet, man? Come on. Say
No,
something.
we are
Predict your top
waiting
three.
for
Predict
the
your top
grid.
three. I'll tell you my top three. It's Redstone, Shah, and let's say Swag Boy, if he doesn't mess up.
I think it's going to be easy level bot, Redstone, and Assassin. SSN.
Redstone Shah and easy level bot. 5 laps on the grid.
Oh, Shah, I forgot about him.
Lights out. Can the cars get going? Yes, they have now. It's a good start from Redstone Dub, but the Alpine behind of Shah has a good start. And he will be taking P2. Can he take P1 at the... Does he dive on the inside? No, he does not. And Haas, I think, has gone somewhere which they don't want
Oh
to.
yeah, oh,
And
there's a big carnage at the back. I can see it's Manan, I think. A lot of debris on the track, a lot of front wings on the track.
Caesar, of
I
Gagan's-
have,
course,
I
is
don't
getting
know.
the first-person view of this.
Yes, and Gagan Singh is
Calmly
going very
behind.
slow. I believe, yeah, there's a front wing damage on Gagan. I really
and
don't know.
Bullista has had a
Also-
bad start as well.
Gagan Singh also got a 3-second penalty for corner cutting, so I believe he probably went straight on into the first chicane. So that's not a good start for him at all.
Drivers are going really slow. I'm literally lifting and drivers are, I'm just giving up with them. So a lot of wing damage. Gagan Singh definitely looks like it. Yeah, he has no wing. Further
could
up the
probably
field,
overtake
someone else. Oh, he's gone into the gravel.
Saurabh Naik and Oxidized Rage were battling, and Yash had a good view of that, but now Yash is coming under attack from his teammate Easy Level Bot for P5. The Mercedes running P5 and P6 right now, and behind them is Sid Venkatesh. Up front, the gap at the end of first lap, there's a yellow flag. It's Sid Kulkarni has retired. And I think that's the exit of Ascari as Caesar
and Yash
passes
Gosale has
him. Yash
spun as
Gosale
well.
has spun. Where
And
is
Assassin
Yash?
is into the pits. Oh my god, so there's obviously a lot of damage on lap 1.
And Yash has a 5-second time penalty. The gap up front is just about a second there. So a good start from Shai. Very important for him to get past Oxidized Rage. And
Yeah,
Now
I'll
let's-
go really slow, just not to hold people up. I'll just crawl into the pits.
Yeah, there was a lot of damage there, I think, on lap 1. Like, around half the grid is in the pits right now. So the top 10, like the medium runners, Anton, Tanay, Thakurvan, Manan, they honestly probably have got a decent start. If they can go nice and long into the race, they're gonna have a good shot at getting points.
yeah, and
it's
Thakur.
interesting.
Oh, what a dive bomb! What? What was that from Tanay Singh?
Oh, no.
Tanay Singh is all over the place.
Yeah, and Ace is on the back of Sid Venkatesh as a yellow flag, and now it's done. But Sid Venkatesh coming in attack from Ace, and these are the last of the lead soft runners. After that, as Shadow mentioned, are the medium tire runners, so they should probably have a strategy advantage. Let's see
Bulisto's
what
on the back. Oh my god, Bulisto's on the
Ultimate.
back of Ultimate. And Ultimate has just lost it and gone directly into the wall. Oh my god, that must have been
oh,
terrifying for
that
Bulisto.
car is like right in the middle of the track. Sid Kulkarni has had
Is
enough.
that going to bring out a safety car? I think it should.
It did not
DRS is
bring
enabled.
win.
What?
the
The game is really.
enabled, and here goes
drunk.
Ace on the back of Sid Venkatesh. Side by side they go, and Ace will have the inside line for the next braking zone. Let's see if Sid can still fight it.
I don't
He
think it's a
does-
move to fight it into that corner.
Yeah, Sid does the smart thing, and yeah, there
DRS
he
is
goes.
enabled, so Sid could definitely have a good chance at getting back at Ace.
And
And
someone,
he's gaining.
yeah, someone who's gaining is Oxidized Rage as well. He's in the DRS of Shah now, who has been dropped by Redstone Dub. So Redstone Dub showing tremendous pace, 2 laps done, and is already pulling out a gap of more than 2 seconds. And Oxidized Rage will have the podium in sights. He is already on the podium, but might have P2 in sights as Sid Venkatesh tries to fight back Ace, who has just overtaken him.
So I have a
Yeah,
question.
but
Was Matt Black in the
Proceed.
Ferrari? Sorry.
Matt Black was a reserve and he could have been
Was
in any
he-
car.
So Redstone wasn't here for the past couple races. Am I correct?
No, Tanay wasn't.
yeah,
I
he
think.
did. So
Yes.
Redstone has been there for the initial 2 races. He wasn't there last week and now he's there this week. But
Okay.
let's let all the action does not distract you from the fact that Lord Thakurwa has gained 10 position. He's up into P8.
He has, and here goes Oxidized now on the back of Shah. Shah defending really well on the middle of the track, and oh, that's Redstone. Oxidized Rage's front wing damaged for sure. Let's take.
I think is Oxidized lagging on your screen? Because on my he is. Everyone else seems
Not
alright.
really,
Yes.
not really.
He's moving around a lot.
Yeah, his car is not very smooth as probably Shah or Easy or Red or anyone else, in fact. So maybe there's a bit of a lag
Oh,
spike.
Anton Hypers and Thakurwa, what are they doing? Thakurwa almost running into the back of Anton Hypers, who seems to be lagging again.
Lagging all over the place.
Wow, big time.
Yeah, and I suspect Thakurwa has damage from that, as Bullister and Teeves have swapped position. Easy level bot and Oxidize have swapped positions, almost, but Easy level bot is still in P4, and I think he'll be able to take that podium place in a matter of seconds. I think on the main
Easy
straight.
level bot on the prime strategy that too. This is I think the first race we've seen him not take the alternate strategy. And he gets past Oxidized Rage as well.
Yeah, and with pretty much ease, I'll not be surprised to see Oxidize into the pits. Yeah, there he goes into the pits. Maybe on a set of hards because he'll have to have a wing change as well. Here goes
The hards are
Thakurwa now.
not good on this track.
Yeah, but I don't think Thakur was close enough to make any move. He really needs to be bonkers to send it on the inside, which I think he's planning to, but needs to be careful of Anton lagging a bit. We know
Well
how
held.
that can end up.
Well held.
Yeah,
I was
did lose a
tempted
lot
to,
of
to
DRS.
send that, but two cars which are fighting is Teeves and Bullister, and that has allowed Suraj to come back into the race as Suraj is making one overtake. Can he take Teeves as well in the same straight? He is not opting for the slipstream, but Teeves is not making it that difficult for him, and Suraj round the outside of two
Yes.
cars into turn
Wow.
one
Oh,
goes
no.
into deep, and I think that's a spin
And
from
he
Suraj.
spun. Yep. I
Missed his
just want to say
breaking
Bullister
point.
had only 3% ERS there, so these guys have been fighting very hard for probably a few straights. But Teeves manages to stay
Yeah.
ahead.
Bullister, I think he has forgotten to switch off his ERS.
ERS?
It's constantly on, and I think it happens to the new people. So
Oh, that's a little bit of
Probably
tire
makes
banking
sense
going
for
on
now.
with Thakurwa and Anton Hypers. Anton Hypers still glitching a little bit. Thakurwa round the outside in Alberto, and he's into P5. But the gap
So
ahead.
Bullister's about to make a move on Teeves into Ascari. Are they gonna go? No, he pushes him.
Lord
forward.
Thakur on the move, on the outside. Will Anton fight it back late? But he does. He breaks really late and trying to switch back line from Thakur, and nah, he.
Oh, what
got
happened to
back
Sid
in.
Venkatesh there?
Did a spun. Did a spun off the exit of turn 1. Or turn 2 rather.
Ace
Oh,
in the
Thakur has
pits.
overtaken Anton. What? When
Yeah,
did
he
that
did. He did into
Yes, he did. I
Parabolica.
think a lap ago. Yep. So great race from Thakurva. He's at P4 on the mediums. Though there is a 10-second gap up to the podium finishers up ahead. But wow, those guys have really gained a huge lead.
Yeah,
Look
5
at the lead
seconds.
Redstone is picking
5
up
seconds.
from Shah. Redstone is
That's a
really
second a
pushing,
lap.
and yeah, that we've seen Redstone's pace in the past. As,
I see-
Thakurva and Anton are fighting through a Scotty. So we have seen Redstone in the past putting in pretty decent lap times, but the consistency is what he's lacking. I think it's the same can be said for Oxidized Rage. But looks pretty different tonight. Redstone, let's not jinx it, and hopefully he can bag in some
Oxidized Rage
solid points and
With another
probably a victory as well.
Yeah, this
Oh,
is
who's
definitely
that?
looking good.
Is that Oxidize?
Yes.
It is at the exit of Ascari. I think he lost his car a little bit after coming out on fresh softs.
And Swaggy Boy as well lost his car off the exit of turn 1 of the first chicane. So a lot of spinners here today.
So easy level bot after overtaking Oxidized Rage is now on the back of Shah. He has closed up massively. Does Shah have any kind of damage, because he's losing a lot of time to Redstone Derp? And the last time we checked, the
Nothing that I
gap,
can say.
well, the gap was 5 seconds, and suddenly it's 6.4, and it's been less than a lap since we saw the 5-second gap. So I'm not entirely sure. Thakurwa on the back of Anton Hypers once again. Does he make any kind of a move into Ascari? He's using his battery, but he stopped using that, so I think he'll fancy a move on the main straight.
Yeah, I
but
think what Shah needs to do is play a teamwork here. It's a lot of laps left, only 25% of the race done so far. Just work together, maybe try to close the gap down to Redstone stuff.
Oh, Thakurva's
Use
retired.
easy level space. Oh, we've cursed him.
Oh, he's in the pits.
Shah, meanwhile, has gone in the pit. It's a safety,
it's a safety car. It's
Oh,
a safety
that
car.
explains.
Great. That explains why he's
Was
in the
it Manan?
pits.
No, it's Thakurva.
It's Thakurva. It's
It's
Thakurva.
Thakurva. So
Oh, that was
Arjun in
a
the chat
quick
has cursed
reaction.
him.
This is a quick reaction from Shaw. This is honestly probably the perfect time to pit for mediums because the safety car is going to be out for 2 or 3 laps.
Yeah, and Shah is out in P4. And he'll be a
Wow.
pit stop ahead of everyone else.
He's going to be so happy with that. That might be a decisive move for sure.
Now, can these mediums go to the end? That's my question.
Should he have taken the
It,
hards? That is.
it will be a stretch. I mean, if he's careful on his tires behind the safety car, he can make it. But yeah, it will be a stretch. So I mean, they could puncture, they could carry on, but he'll end up losing quite a lot of time to the hard runners behind him towards the end of the race.
Oh, and a lot of people have gone for the hards. That's interesting. I think the hards are not worth going on this track. Caesar, have you tried to drive on the Monza with
I
the hards?
have done, yes. I had a crash on lap 1 in one of the leagues in previous game, and I pitted for hards, and I didn't manage to almost make it all the way. I say almost because I crashed on the
Jin,
penultimate
with
lap,
the
and the other
update,
people.
it says that rain might be hitting the track in the next 30 minutes.
Oh,
Oh,
Azun says that
so
as well, but
my-
Azun is trolling. He's always trolling about rain.
Well, I believe Jin, not Azun, so
Jin and Azun are teammates. They're partners in crime.
well, that's just partners
So
on
maybe
the
my
track.
prediction might come true after all, and top two
Easy
have
level and
pitted, and
redstone. Yeah.
Both in the pits. Now, let's see where they both come out. I think Shah is going to overtake both of them.
I don't think so.
Where does Anton Hypers come out?
He's
Oh,
gonna come up out ahead of
There
level.
is one car. Will he jump easy level?
He
He's
has.
about,
I
and
think
he
he's
does.
just about done. So that's good for Shah. He's just jumped at least one person there.
Oh, who's the redstone?
Oh,
is?
redstone!
Fun.
How did that happen?
Oh.
Does he have wing
Oh,
damage? I don't think so.
No, he doesn't have wing damage.
No, he doesn't. But he's.
So
he's
Shah got
fucking
both of them.
insane.
I guess.
Yeah,
Shah
so
got both of them.
Good one, Shah.
I did not see. I mean, I saw Redstone exiting the pits, and I moved away from him because I was watching Shah and Easy Level Bot. Some coming to see going to see who comes out ahead at the exit of pit lane, and there you see a red car of Redstone just stranded. I think it was the exit of turn 1, although I saw just the end of it.
Yeah, he must have been a bit too keen on the throttle.
Yep. So just
But
like
never
not
mind, all is not lost. He is still P2, so the pace that he has shown so far, he can still make the move on Shah and possibly try to pull away.
Oh, absolutely.
But,
And Anton Hypers has stayed out.
Yeah, that's not a very smart move. And I think there's a difference between staying in tier 8 and fighting someone. So Shah will have to really defend for his life, I believe. Judging by the pace that he has shown on the softs.
I think if Shah can get past Anton really quick, he'll be in a good place to defend from Redstone and just keep him behind for as long as he can.
Yeah, I believe Anton could have a part to play in the race results with the lag that he's having. Maybe the eagerness of Shah, Redstone, Easy Level to get in front of him, and with him lagging, can cause maybe
Wow.
a few win
Caesar, you
damages.
have the most detailed commentator's curse ever.
Look, I see and I predict. Often it works.
As opposed to others who don't see while predicting. Is that what you're saying, Caesar?
Yes, you got it.
As Tanay Singh is in the pits for a wing change. What? When did he lose his wing under
happened
the
to him?
safety car?
Maybe he rammed into the back of his teammate.
He's pretty far behind his
But
teammate.
will Suraj jump tonight? I don't think so. No, he's not close enough.
So I think the safety
So-
car should be in this lap, maybe. Let's
I'm
hope
just
so.
wondering, so Redstone or Shah rather overtook Easy Level Bot while he was still within the safety car line. So is that fair play, or is it like once they're outside the pit exit line, you can't overtake them? What's the ruling on that?
What's that? I didn't hear you. Can you repeat that?
So Shah overtook Easy Level Bot as he was exiting the pits, right?
Yeah, so there is a line on the exit, that pit exit line. So
The-
before
the
that,
whole long white
anyone
line.
can overtake. Yeah, the long white line. So
Oh,
you can
okay,
overtake even any car can overtake anyone. There one car is inside and outside of it, so they can.
Okay.
So it's the exit where the yellow.
That was amazing. That was like very close.
I have one fun fact for all of you. Let's see how long that goes. So
Is that the
Thieves,
one? Oh, okay. Go on.
no, Thieves is the only Aston Martin driver, safety cars in this lap, the
Yeah.
only Aston Martin driver in D1 and D2 to have scored points in every single race so far.
Oh,
Oof.
Thieves.
No pressure, Thieves.
Wow.
He's
Every
the
single
legend
race so far.
as the safety
The
car
only Aston Martin driver.
is in this lap. And here goes Redstone up on the back of Shah, who's on the back of Anton Hypers. And it's
Redstone
easy level
overtaken.
bot who has overtaken. Oh, this is going to be carnage into turn one. I can just feel it.
Die ball
Shah,
incoming.
that's pretty well controlled by Shah. And easy level
is
bot
doing
might
very
just
well.
lose positions. Yeah, I think. Oh, it's just
Yeah.
losing more traction
slapper.
as you go along the way for Redstone Dub. Can Shah make a move on Anton Hypers? I don't think so.
I see two cars spun off at Thieves and Suraj both off at turn 1. That's unfortunate for them.
Oh, that's Steves with a 3-second time penalty. And Yash Gosalia losing a couple of positions. He's losing one more to Bullister there. So, Bullister goes wide, and I think that's Oxidized Rage taking advantage of that. But he goes wide into Lesmo too. What's happening here?
It's probably the dirty air with the cars following so closely to each other.
Absolutely, and Redstone Dub. 3 seconds, 3 tenths, 2 tenths, 1 tenth behind Shah is massively gaining on him. And he
Shah
might.
is losing time to Anton as well, who's on old tires. So Shah is definitely looks like he's definitely struggling on this track in general. And it's on the outside of Barret. Is that what it's called?
Albereto.
Barret. Albereto, I'm sorry. Albereto Parabolica. And yeah, he is using his ERS to defend from it. And I think Shah will go for the move. No, he doesn't. So smart move, I think.
I think it's smart from Shah to stay behind and let Redstone pull him along. What's happening behind? Yash Gosalia in the pits. That's really unfortunate for him. He has a wing change now onto the hard tires.
And Manan as well, we didn't catch that, but he
Oh,
pit
Anton
right as
losing
the
a
safety car
place.
was going in.
Yeah, Redstone not messing about, and Shah meanwhile taking advantage of that. Oh, he's been taken out! He's been Max Verstappen.
Oh my God, Caesar!
Eagerness.
If you can
The
just
eagerness.
leave, if you can
What
just
did I
leave,
say?
if you can just
Caesar.
leave right now. I mean,
I said the eager. No, come on, that's a prediction. The eagerness. That's what I said, and that's
a curse.
costed him.
You're a voodoo
That's
doll and you're playing with
costed
Shah
him.
right now. You're just
the one
ramming him
race,
into a laggy.
the one race he joins the commentary box, and look what he has done.
And
I
think
so
that-
wanted to
Predictions. I
say.
mean, come on.
I so
That's
wanted to
probably
say
a
he
winner.
wins in Spa, he wins in Monza, but no, Caesar had other ideas.
Well, let's see what happens to VFix tomorrow.
No, it should be a good race. I mean, Easy Level has been showing pretty good pace, so let's see if he's able to catch a Redstone and if he can have a pretty good battle with Merc and a Ferrari. 2019 days are back again. Meanwhile, where is Steve's? He's in P14, which will be P13 once he overtakes Pollister. The Shah luckily didn't get any damage from that, so
Do you think he had rear
that's
wing
good.
damage?
Yep.
He
that's
did slide
true.
into the wall pretty hard.
Yeah, so he'll struggle even more now, yeah. I forgot that this game damage exists in the rear end sides as well. Just shows how much I play this game. So he'll struggle even more. And Tanai, let's see if he's able to take the full advantage of a limping Alpine in the front.
And former teammates are in for a battle. Sid Venkatesh trying to close in on Saurabh Naik or SSN in the McLaren. And what's happening behind? Ace has lost a position to Oxidized Rage. So that's Oxidized, was fighting for P2 at one point in time, is now into P5, and I think with a healthy front wing.
Yeah, Redstone meanwhile is pulling away from easy level board. So yeah, Redstone is cut above the rest, looks like tonight.
Yeah, I think he's really sweat the Monza since he knew he was going to be driving for Ferrari.
Yeah,
Let's hope
that's
there's no shouts of Redstone to D1 in the chat after the race. The pace that he has
or
shown.
maybe
Wasn't
during the
Redstone
race.
a D1 driver
But
last
speaking,
season?
here goes McLaren. Anton Hyberts is in the pits, by the way. Here goes a McLaren of Swaggy Boy. Swag. Sorry, not Swaggy Boy. And he is. Oh, what's happened to Saurabh Nayak? I think he lost it at the exit of turn 1. He spun his car around.
Oh
So.
no. The McLarens are not having the best race, but Swaggy Boy looks like he's recovered pretty well, though he is on pretty old medium tires.
Yeah, and he's still within a shot of a podium, honestly.
Oh.
So.
He just hit the chicane and his car got launched, thankfully not into the gravel, so that is a funny sight for me to catch on screen.
He's back in the points. FYI.
Yep,
Oh, that's
he's
great
back
for
in
him,
the
but he does
points,
have
but
penalties.
yeah, he has penalties. A lot of people have penalties just halfway through the race, so that's something they will. And a lot of them, I'm assuming, are through Ascari. I was doing a 50% race in Monza, and Ascari is so tough to navigate. At least for me, it was. And thank God I used flashbacks because there was no way I could have finished that race if there were no
Only we
flashbacks.
had flashbacks in the league race.
But
So the only battle we have right now is the battle for P4 between Oxidized, Swagboy, Ace and Gagan, who are within the DRS of each other. Ace somehow not getting the best of exit, but he's still in the DRS. Yes, he is. But he loses out of it pretty well, and Gagan is making a move. We do miss Gagan fan. I hope they do show up.
yeah,
He's
what
doing pretty well
happened to
so far.
Gagan? What happened to Gagan's fans tonight? I don't see them at all. And Teeves on the back of Suraj. Now this could be interesting. Suraj is hugging that inside line, and Teeves is going cleanly round the outside. I think he'll have the advantage in braking zone. There's a yellow flag somewhere. I think the second chicane. Teeves
Oh
goes.
yes, that's easy level.
Teeves.
No,
Trying to push too hard to close on the gap, and yeah, he's lost a lot of position.
I think he should have been happy with second place over there and just try to consolidate the podium. But now it's
One more
looking a
yellow,
bit
Ferrari
better.
of Tanay Singh.
Oh,
So one.
Oh, that's a
it's
virtual
VSC,
safety car.
So one Ferrari having a field day, the other not so much. Reminds me of 2019 real life Monza.
How does Redstone have a gap of 5.6 seconds? Wasn't it like 2-3 seconds? Oh, that was between
No,
him
it was
and.
too easy level.
Yeah, it was too easy level, correct. Easy level has spun or had an excursion off the track. Sid Venkatesh is now 6 seconds off, and he's in a really good position to get that P2 now
do you
because.
think the likes of Swagboy and Gagan should pit under this VSC and take the opportunity, or
Well, it depends on the rain. Oh, what happened there?
Oh, Swag boy.
Swag and Oxidized Rage. Swag did give that position back, and Swag loses the position to
And
Ace,
he's lost it.
who's
What a
I
lightning start from
think
Ace.
that's the most opportunistic move I've seen.
Oh, Oxidized is
there was some
not in
contact
the
there.
best
Oh
of it.
my
Yes,
God.
there was a contact side by side. Oxidized don't go reverse. Keep going straight. Lot of time left. Still points to be earned. And yeah, he's back on track. Tanay getting speeding in the penalty. Speeding in the pits penalty, I'm sorry. Any more battles? Battle for P3. Ace,
Oh,
boy. Ace with
Saurabh
that
Nayak, what a
lightning
move. He got capitalized on that mistake from Gagan Singh, and that's McLaren's in P4 and P5. Does Saurabh Nayak
They're
go down
going-
the inside of his teammate? No, he almost
They were
does.
fighting at Lesmos. They touched.
Martin.
This-
And
the
let's
McLarens
see
are
what.
looking really good, honestly.
Yeah, they are looking racy
They
as
are
well.
looking, yes, but they shouldn't fight each other. There is a constructor battling to go
Swagboy
for,
has
and
to go,
Swagboy
I
has looks like he backed away. He backed off.
And he's under pressure
looks
from
perfect.
Gagan now. So this is not helping either of them. In easy level, bot is back in the mix as well. So
Gagan and Swagboy, of course, are friends, so they're gonna probably fight a little bit harder.
Yeah, but
He
Gagan
probably
is,
has some-
has run out of VRS, so nothing that he can do now.
98%.
He's
and
in the
going
pits.
to
Swagboy is going in.
Gagan on the back of Saurabh Nayak now, and it's a good gap from.
He's gonna send it.
Oh, he should have braked a
Not
little bit
necessary.
later. Maybe he could have pulled a Daniel Ricciardo move right there.
Never mind. Ace is up into P3. When was the last time Ace scored a podium? I think a couple of seasons back, if I remember correctly. Don't recall him scoring a podium last season, but he looks pretty good. Oh no, but here a time
All
penalty as
right,
well.
here
So
we go.
SS, right?
First, Gagan fans rise are here, and tell you what, Caesar and Shadow, I think it's getting overcast in Monza.
Kakan fans rise.
There we go. That's the
Oh,
chat.
Gagan.
That is the impressions we wanted on the stream, and this is gonna be fun.
Oh,
Swaggy
Gagan Singh
boy.
gets a time penalty, trying to
Wow.
fight SSN through Ascari, and not the best idea. But yes, suddenly it's got an overcast, and yeah, rain looks imminent here.
Wow, so
How
Sweat
many
Boy
of
is
these
gonna be
guys?
really unhappy.
Yeah.
He just bit.
Yeah, but how many of these guys, will be able to cope the wet weather in the game? We've seen a lot of DNFs in, I believe it was Hungary, wet race. Was it in D2 or D1?
Oh, this 3 wide. Sorry to cut you off, Caesar. That's easy level bot making 2 places. Can he get past both of them? He has. What a move
Oh
from
no,
him.
Kakan. Right into the side of SSN. That is so unfortunate. Hopefully SSN doesn't have any floor damage. Or side
Gagan
bot.
under attack from Shah behind. He's side by side. And I think Shah has the position, but can he make the mistake? Yeah, Gagan Singh. Oh, there's a bit of
Kakan
lag.
into the back of him. I'm unsure.
Was there a lag between
Oh,
those
what happened to
two? But-
Redstone? Redstone has lost it, and Sid Venkatesh leads the race.
Oh my god, Sid in the lead.
Five.
This is amazing.
6 seconds gap. That's
Yeah, that would have been
he's
a big
chase
mistake
car.
from Redstone, and he has lost that advantage he had. His car seems to be okay. I don't see any damage on the Ferrari, so he can still come back from this. As Saurabh Nayak has lost it, I think, or at least he's losing a position to Shah. So Shah on a charge here. After
And easy level bot as well. They do not want to lose that podium.
yeah, absolutely, and Shah now into P5. What has Redstone got to offer for Sid? Can he make a move on this on the front, on the main straight rather? I'm not able to get my words out as here goes. I don't think Sid is going to fight that. Or he is
Yes.
going to fight it. Sid Venkatesh,
Not gonna
what a
make it
driver.
easy.
And
And, yeah,
finally he's
get
through,
the
but
better
I
exit.
think there is some rain. Yeah, you can see on board from Redstone Dub, and you can see spits of rain, so it's going to probably get intermediates pretty soon.
Who's going to
Yeah, and
bite first? And
whoever will be the lead car when the rain
Oh,
hits, I think
Gagan in
he'll
the
be at a massive
pits.
advantage.
He's had a wing change and he's out on the mediums, and that stint will not be long at all.
why did he go out on the mediums?
Well, he had lost a
He should
wing
have
there,
probably-
so
He should probably just put on the inters anyway and just burn them for a lap or two. I think it would be decent. The gaps in the field are not that
Suraj
big.
in the pits, by the way. Why is in the
Tanay Singh has
pits?
stolen the fastest
He's
lap.
on the inters.
He's on
Okay,
the
let's see
inters,
how
yeah,
Suraj does.
and he has had a wing change as well. So
Yeah, he's risking it. Nothing to lose. As the rain seems to be getting heavier and heavier, lap after lap. But let's not
oh, Shah
jump
has
the
had
ship.
a bad
We know the
Ascari.
track will be wet when you get this. We see the message of DRS getting disabled. Shah, meanwhile, he is in P5, right in front of Edison.
Yeah, let's see what does either of them pit. No, they stay out for now, and I think yeah, it's not wet enough for Inters right now. Bullister on the back of Teves, 8 tenths is the gap, and let's see what Suraj's lap times are, or what his gap is to Tanay Singh, who's on the softs, and Suraj, the only person on wet tires right now. Bullister on the back of Teves. I think this should be an easy move for P8 using DRS. Probably battery as well. No, he sends it, and that's good control over the brakes from Bullister. He's up into P8.
Wow, Teves let him through a little bit over there. I don't think he wanted to fight that very much. That was a great move.
Yeah, that was a really good move. The sector 3 yellow flag. Oh my god, I hope it's not Shah. No, it's not Shah.
It's Tanes.
Was it Tanay? No, it wasn't.
No,
It
it.
was someone else.
Oh, Teves Cal losing one more position to Swaggy Boy. It was a blue car. I don't know who that was, but Suraj is losing. Oh, was it Suraj? Yeah, I think it was Suraj. That's why the gap is 20 seconds more than what it was last time
Oh my
around.
god. Yeah, it was
So
definitely.
definitely not Inter's condition as by almost at the back of Yash. The battle for P9 looks to be the closest battle on the track right now
Yep.
between these two guys. Swag Boy, what do you think of him, of his season so far?
I think he's
I
been full
think.
of mishaps. He's very
Yep.
much our Yuki Tsunoda,
Oh,
isn't he?
Shah and Saurabh pit, by the way. Shah and Sasan are in the pits. I still think it's early. Let's see what Saurabh Naik does. Saurabh Naik stays out, so does Swag. Oh, Nishan. Nishan has joined the Gagan fan club. I think. Oh, Swag boy, what? He's
Oh,
on
on
the
the
grass. How is he
Oh
able
my
to stop
god.
that car then? Well, he
Oh
has
my god, Yash
somehow.
is gonna cut the corner.
Yeah,
Wow,
he.
they.
A lot of people in the pits, by the way. Swag boy does make the
Another
move
yellow.
It doesn't look like it's Inter time yet.
Oh, SSN has lost it.
without
Oh
his
no.
wing, and that's on the outlap. So I
Yeah,
think it's
on
definitely
the
early for Inters. Let's see what Shah can do.
yeah, it's
It's
a very weird place to crash.
Oxidized Race is retired. Is that going to be a safety car now?
Safety
It
car will
is.
be
Oh
well, it
my
is.
god. Oh my god.
So
Off the second Lesmo, that looked like exactly like a Lewis
Oh.
Hamilton crash right there.
So that I think is the cue for everyone else. If they are going to pit, what does Redstone? He decides very late and he's in the pits. So is Sid Venkatesh. A stays out. Easy level
he's
bot in the
gonna see
pits.
this out. He looks like he's gonna see this out on these tires.
Yeah, seems like he doesn't think it's gonna rain hard enough. At least he
It
seems.
doesn't look like
Oh,
it's
Redstone
raining
on
much
the
harder.
softs. What?
Okay, that's
And he's gonna come out in P2
quite
as well. So
different. Quite weird. Sid is on the
This is
inters.
gonna be so interesting.
Easy level is on
I'm
the
loving
inters.
this.
So
Easy level bot on the
top,
Inters
Oh
as
my
well.
god,
top
Sid
three are
spun,
with
Sid
different
spun.
compounds.
Sid has spun.
Oh, Sid has done SSN.
And he's let easy double bot through, so that's not too big of a loss, but definitely not going to be very confidence inspiring for him.
But has he lost any of his front wing elements? I don't think so. So
No,
his
he
front
looked
wing-
The
like
track
he just-
really doesn't look wet. I mean, like inters wet at the moment. But
Well,
it
you know
does
what,
look
Caesar?
like-
Maybe at the
as I
end of
say,
safety car period, it might be wet enough
Oh,
for Inters.
Yeah, no, the Lesmos look really wet.
Oh, what happened to Assassin? Okay, he's in the pits. Sorry, my bad.
so do you think Redstone's thrown away his race over here?
I mean, I was
mean,
pretty
at the
sure.
moment, it looks like
I was very sure
saw
he
him.
was going to pit for Inters when he entered the pit lane, and I have a theory he messed it up in the terms of tire selection. He didn't mean to go on the softs.
Oh,
But
that
it's
has actually
definitely
has
wet.
been a
Yeah,
glitch.
there is definitely spray.
But in his,
So Ace-
he has a good gap
That's
behind.
all.
You can see easy level bot is 10 seconds behind, so it
Yeah,
might
but
not
Easy
be
Level
as
is
bad.
catching up.
Oh my
No,
god,
no, he's
Suraj
catch up.
again is in between the leaders right now.
Oh,
Again
this is not a
impeding
good sign.
Redstone though. Suraj, I think that's probably the most unfortunate thing that's happened.
Yeah, does he
Okay,
pit now,
this-
Suraj? He can still pit, and well, he doesn't need to, but if he wants to get out of the way, he can pit. Maybe I'm not sure. What
Easy
does
Level, Suraj, Shah,
Oh,
Swag
Ace has
Boy.
gone to the
These
pit,
guys
so
are
has
going to
Redstone.
jump.
Ace has a 5-second
Oh,
penalty
no.
for speeding. Redstone is in for his Inters.
Yeah,
That will
that's
promote
a blunder.
Shah into P3.
I think he'd only come out probably around P7, P8, maybe.
Yeah, so he will not lose as many positions as we thought. Maybe he'll come out in P5. Let's see. And there's
The
a
Ferrari
McLaren
Master
of
Bland.
Swaggy Boy
Monza.
is on the main straight. This is going to be a little bit close.
Yeah, he'll jump in.
Swaggy
He'll
Boy's
jump in.
races have
Oh,
always been
Swaggy
like
Boy is out in
roller coasters.
P5. And Ace has a penalty as well. So Redstone still within a shot of the podium, I think, because of time penalties for drivers, and the pack will be bunched up.
But yeah, what
But
do you
he-
think, Caesar?
Okay,
Is
guys, we
Swaggy
get
Boy-
it. Gagan fans will rise. Okay, we get it. Can we talk about something
is
else
Swaggy
now?
Boy our own Yuki Tsunoda? He had an amazing debut race, and then since then it's been a bunch of crashes and unfortunate situations.
He's still running P5 right now, so I think he crashed in Spa while trying to battle with Shah for the race win. Upper
Yes,
Rouge or
and
Wasn't it a
Radion.
wet when he crashed?
yes, on Rouge, yeah.
I don't know if it was
Yeah,
wet or not,
so
but I did notice he crashed. I do recall that he crashed.
I
So
feel
yes,
like it was on the
hit and
same.
miss with him. I think it's the same case with Hashraf in D1. A lot of pace, but the results are not showing. And I think consistency is what these guys need to back up their speed. Even if you're not the fastest, I mean, if you can just put in consistent lap, I think that can help you gain a lot of points. And that's exactly what we're seeing right now from our pole sitter, who was leading the race quite comfortably and somehow lost it, got overtaken by Sid, and then the strategy blunder to go on the softs
oh, safety car is
the
in.
wet race.
What?
Yeah,
The
so
field is not
they'll
bunched
get
up
3
at all.
laps of dash.
But yeah, it's a 4 lap
Look
dash.
out for turn 1. Turn 1
Redstone,
carnage incoming.
Redstone is. Everyone's very backed up. I think Redstone's gonna get an amazing start here. He could jump a lot of cars.
He's right beside Yashko. Yash.
Let's hope people have worn their tires up as Sid Venkatesh and Redstone Dub, or rather Easy Level Bot, have sped. What is Redstone Dub up to? He's not going to overtake any cars, at least into turn 1. Shah has gone deep. Oh, and he's
Shah's
round.
gone. And
And
Ace has
Shah
also
has
been knocked
done
a
a
little bit
better-
around. Ace has been knocked around by Swag Boy. No.
Shah has lost a lot of position. He's
Oh,
out of
no.
points
Redstone
now.
has
Redstone is
crashed
out.
and he's
I
DNF.
just saw that. Redstone is out.
Wow,
Swag
Swag Boy
Oh my
promoted
into
to
God.
P3. Yash Gosalia into
Wow.
P4. Bulletstar on his debut P5.
Oh my
Oh no, there's more
God.
crashes. I think is gone. Manan is gone. Multiple crashes at the restart. As
God.
predicted once again. Thank you
Both
very much.
Ferraris are out. Yash Gosalia, what's
Science
happening to him?
sealed
What's
and
happening to Yash
delivered.
Gosalia and Bulletstar? They are battling. This is a legitimate battle, not a spin. And oh my god, that's a crazy safety car restart in the wet conditions.
Bullister on his debut in P4.
Oh, there's another safety car.
What? I think this safety car will last for 1 lap. Probably. Suraj will somehow land up in the points after all the carnage that he has suffered in this race. And so far it looks like Tees will continue his 100% point scoring streak for Aston Martin. The only Aston Martin driver in both the divisions. Or drive through on the safety car for Suraj.
Suraj.
सूरज हुआ मध्यम ड्राइव थ्रू करने लगा.
Oh my god, that was crazy, and we're gonna get to see it all over again, guys. That's the best part.
Is it? I'm not
expect
sure.
People to crash again? You have very low expectations from Division 2.
I just want to see carnage, man.
Oh yeah, I'll pray for that tomorrow, Shadow, for your D1 race.
No. I'm gonna try and start all the way from the back and just have a nice race like Thieves and just sneak into the points as other people crash.
No, Nishan, I
We
can't do
lost
that.
3 drivers in the last lap after turn 2, Tanay, Manan and Redstone.
You know
this is
what?
And
gonna
yeah,
be
it's like
pretty
a
much-
very big headache for Ashwin, don't you think?
Yeah. He just put in the comments that why I'm a steward.
Can't catch a break.
And
Oh,
8 retirements. So when 7 retirements because
Easy level
Caesar
ball is really.
is not really a driver in this division, but yeah, this is going to be. Anton Hypers gets a 5-second penalty for a collision with Ace. That's happening behind Yash Gosalia. Now, does either of them have wing damage? I think Ace has
Ace is
left.
not
Oh, there's nothing damage. Shah is round. He went in the back of Gagan, and Shah has lost his front wing.
Oh,
And
Shah.
I believe this race is. I mean, he'll still score points. Unless he DNFs. As I said it, he is into the barriers and he's lost the front right. Khatam, Tata, goodbye.
You're the
Gaya.
worst causes, my god.
I'm so sorry, Shah. I didn't want that. I want everyone to score points, but I mean, he will. I mean, he has scored. I think he has done over 90%. What is the 90% of 27? I mean, if he's done that, then he will score something out of it, but definitely he wouldn't
Well,
want
the
that
safety
speed
car is in
against
this
people.
lap, so let's go
Look,
through
it's
all over
on
again.
Shadow this because he wanted carnage and he got it during the
I
safety car.
did before the safety
Put it
car.
on him.
I just want to see what Swag Boy can do, guys. We were just saying he was inconsistent, but if he wins this race, I'm gonna be so proud of him. Come on, Swag. You got this. Oh no.
This turn one should be interesting. Sid really needs to be bold. He hasn't been so far. Never seen him send it down the inside or the outside. But will he do it with 2 more laps to go?
Oh, a little bump into easy level.
He's gone too deep, Sid.
Yeah, there was a bump.
Oh no!
Yes. Oh, he's being done. Oh, he's losing the battle. No. He's been spun around. By someone else. SSN. Gagan is crashed. Gagan is gone. Gagan, I mean, not a good sight for you if you're still here. Gagan has crashed, and who else? Sid is facing the wrong way. What a restart.
Oh
Bullister on his debut is in P2.
no! Oh my god.
Easy level bot has a 5 second, Bullister has 3, so he just needs a 2 second gap.
To win this race.
Yes,
Looks like it at the moment, yes.
Yes, Gosalia might win this.
Oh my god, Yash Gosalia, you go, man. You go. Hopefully he doesn't get his 5-second penalty carried forward. Please tell me he
Swag
does.
boy on the overtake, and I think he should have this pretty easily. Anton has 15 seconds of time penalty, so he will anyway drop down the order. His yellow somewhere at the back. Is that ace? Suraj has to serve his drive too. Has he served it yet? I think he has. He must have
And he's
served it
going
this
to
lap.
get good points.
I think he would have served it at the start of the safety car period. So yeah, I think he has served it. And Acid has finally decided to show up.
He won't be seen probably for another month now.
It's just like getting his sunshine and then crawling back to wherever he emerged from.
Right.
Okay.
Gentlemen, the final lap has started, so let's just be on board here. Easy level bot is in P1. He's still not in net P1 or P2 because Bullister has less seconds of time penalty, and he is within that range to snatch that position away from him. But Yash Gosalia in P3, the guy with no penalty so far. Will he get it now? No, he takes it very cheekily. I don't want to jinx it. Yash looks like to win this race, but it's still a Mercedes win, so they will look to extend that lead going into the next race.
I think Mercedes and McLaren both are looking really, really strong this season. They both have a great pair of drivers who are able to capitalize on the mistakes and the carnage and really put in good performances.
Oh, Sid Venkatesh and Teeves Cal, sorry to cut you off there. The teammates are battling, and Teeves has been overtaken up ahead. Bullister on the back
it
of...
looks like...
Yeah.
Yes, so I was just saying SSN will jump Swag Boy if once they cross the finish line. Bullister, yeah, he's showing some really good pace in the wets here. Easy level bot taking the parabolic, I know I'm going to call it that. For the final time, he will cross the line in P1 after what a eventful race.
Oh no,
Bullister on his debut on P2. Yash Gosalia wins the race. Where is easy level bot? What happened to you?
No, Bullister, my bad. Bullister just went off the track, you know, like on the main straight, the rightmost part of the track counts as off the track.
Yeah, it's
He just went there and got a 5-second penalty right before the race finished.
No, that was easy level bot. That was 5 seconds unserved, not.
Yeah,
not
because
5
if he had and 5 seconds for that, Bullister would have finished easy level bot. But gentlemen, the checkered flag is out, and we have our podium, as Caesar mentioned. Yash Gosalia winning. I think that's his first race win.
Suraj has to serve his drive through. He will
Fight from the race.
I mean, crossing the finish line without going to the pits, he will be disqualified. But will he? Once he goes in the pits, will the game disqualify him because he has to serve it this lap, and this is not a legitimate lap. The next one.
Well,
It should be interesting to see how Suraj, because he could either have a P10 or maybe a black marker next to his name in the points table. Could be.
Oh my god.
I don't know.
Bullister 09. Let me invite these guys.
yeah, please get them into the party. Suraj across the line.
coming
Oh, he thought about it.
Get in the pits. Go in the pits. No, he's not in the pits. What is he doing?
No, he's thought about going into the pits.
Is he getting disqualified? Did he get disqualified? I don't know.
I think
didn't see
there was some message at the top. I don't know what it was, but I think Bullister is the driver of the day for his first ever race with Indian Racing League. So, Bullista, while we wait for the people, if you can just ensure that your
Who are the others?
audio sharing settings are on so we can hear you on the stream.
Yeah, yeah. Hi guys. Hi.
Hello,
Hello.
congratulations on the podium. We'll speak to you soon enough,
Thank you.
Bullista.
Thank you so much.
Wait, who else was on the board? Yash Gosalia.
Easy level bot and Yash Gosalia.
Yeah, so Suraj got a 20-second penalty for not serving a drive through, so he escaped that DSQ.
Alright, so that's the race rundown in front of us. Yash Gosalia and Bullista on the podium along with Easy Level Bot. A good day for McLaren, finishing P4 and P5 with Swaggy just edging out his teammate Saurabh Naik. Both had a very eventful race. Sid Venkatesh, after being P2 and P1 at some point in time, finishing P6. Anton Hypers, P7. Teevscal again scoring points in P8. So that's points for both Aston Martins. Ace in P9. Suraj, I think he'll still classify as a finisher in P10. Those were the only finishers according to the game. I'm not sure where others retired, but Gagan Singh, Shah, Tanay Singh, Manan, so both Alpines out. Ferrari of Redstone Derp, after having led the most of the race, also DNF'd, as did Oxidized Rage, Thakurwa, Ultimate, and of course the Caesar. Well, I think we have all the three podium getters in. So so just ensure that you have your settings on to share audio so we can hear you on the stream. But let's start with easy level bot here, if we can, and shadow all yours.
Easy level bot, man. What a great race! What? How come you didn't choose the alternate strategy this time?
It was pretty intense. I think I was just in a conundrum of what kind of decision to make. I went on the first run on my mediums. The rain was due in 30 minutes into the race, so I was thinking of going to a medium to hard or medium to a double soft. So I was in quite a fix. So I initially hit my medium run. Then I saw the pace of the other runners on softs, and I thought I might just go with the soft and try starting up the grid. Probably it paid out to me. A couple of mistakes here and there, but yeah, I'm learning.
Yeah, I mean, you got spun around. I remember at one point and lost a lot of places.
Yeah, I went.
Yeah,
I dropped back to P8.
Yeah, did you guys think y'all? Did any of y'all think y'all would be on the podium in this situation?
Not me, bro. I was dead last.
Yeah, exactly. Great race, man. Surprising and
Strategy
eventful.
paid off, honestly.
Yeah.
I took a gamble with the setup. Actually, I saw that wet race is coming in, so I ran for the balanced setup. I
Oh,
think it will pay off.
wait. Okay. Anyway, easy level bot. Great drive and. Sorry, I'll just finish off with him. But yeah, I'm really impressed, and Mercedes had a great performance today. So yeah, that's it for me.
Yep.
Caesar?
Shot.
No, just congratulations once again, easy level bot. That was a really good race and good overtakes in the first half of the race, especially where you where you made an overtake on Shah as well as SSN, if I'm not wrong. Although that race has been crazy, so forget if we are, we will forget some things. But congratulations once again. Can we move on to Bullista now, who has?
Before you do, just a shout out to Matt Black or Arjun,
Matt Black,
who was behind the scenes helping us with his
Oh, he
race
was on-
engineering.
Wait, he was free.
Race
Why did he
engineering.
race?
It's a bit of an explicit conversation he had with Caesar, I guess.
All right.
But yeah, we'll park the shenanigans for later. You can move ahead with the interview. Sorry.
Right. Let's do that. Bullista, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Congratulations, Bullista. Very few people get a podium on their IRL debut, and you are one of them. So, how was this race for you, and how was your experience driving for the first time in this league?
Thank you. Thanks for the invite, firstly. And I didn't expect the podium. I thought I'll at least make it to the point. And I loved the race. It was just amazing.
Yeah, sensational drive, man. Polisto, that was. I mean, I didn't know which way it was gonna go. Yeah.
I thought I didn't deserve the penalty because I got pushed off and the corner got cut. But it's fine. Whatever happened. It's fine.
You can appeal that later on the stewards. So that is something
Yeah,
that
we
really
have
needs to
very
talk
eager
about.
stewards are always happy to help out, and they don't, mind the extra work. So, Bulister, you
Yeah,
can
they love
definitely
the
put
work,
that.
honestly. Make as
You
many
can.
reports as you want.
Yeah, bro. And then you'll get your report also a day before the next race, bro.
Ouch! But
I'm sorry.
No man, thanks a lot for asking me.
no,
Yeah,
looking
great,
forward
great
to more
race.
races from you, Bulister. Congratulations once again. And then, okay, let's move on to Yash. Yash, a short view back to the past. I received a DM from someone not asking asking me to stay
But
off and not take your name at all. Can you please explain that
I
message?
I hope you didn't, bro. So then I can vouch for it and say you didn't. So I mean I technically don't win this, but yeah.
Yeah. So how was your
I
race,
mean,
Yash?
first of all, I'd like to should give a big shout out to all the fans over here. They're the best fans in the world.
Ah,
But yeah, dude. I mean, it was a chaotic race. I didn't expect to be on the podium. I was just hoping I have a points finish, but then I saw my fellow rivals getting into tangles, and in a way, I was thinking in hindsight now, I feel like good I wasn't part of that. They spun, they crashed, I made it. So in a
No,
way, it's good, bro. I mean, I'm still it's my fourth race, and I'm still learning, still getting better. So I'm damn proud of what I'm doing.
yeah, Yash, I totally forget that you only joined IRL 4 races ago. It seems like you're a mainstay in the D2 grid right now, and it's been great to see you race and great to watch you get
Thanks, buddy.
into good battles with everyone. So yeah,
I,
congratulations
do-
on that.
I, I don't know if he told you, but I told him not to say my name the entire race and
Yes,
let
he
you
did.
commentate for me.
Yes, he did. He did, and
and
I don't think he did. You watch over the commentary. I think it's quite
I'll do that,
entertaining.
bro. Shout out to him for not doing it then.
Yeah, I mean you
And
won, so
also
that's
major shout out to Arjun again, bro. He was quite helpful for both of us, and yeah, he was the Niki Lauda of our team today.
yeah. Mercedes did great. Great to see Mercedes coming in with such strong points, double podium. So
Yep.
yeah, hopefully you guys take it strong till the constructors.
Yeah, I am going to appeal for my 5 second penalty to be removed, man, in the last lap.
Yeah, dude. Easy Level Bot deserves this, bro. This is his victory.
Oh, but anyway, Caesar, Marlo.
no, nothing from me, Caesar. Any questions you
Wait,
have? for
wait.
Arjun?
I just got to say one thing.
Yeah.
I was damn surprised, dude. I start my formation lap and Caesar just goes boom, and I'm like, okay, wait. Where did he come from?
Yeah, imagine if
Caesar's
Caesar
guest
actually
appearance.
raced.
Does Caesar care to explain that? It seems like Caesar is not around, so yeah, okay, that's fine. You can ask him in Discord later what went on during that formation lap. And so basically, he just joined the lobby a little later to do commentary, and the game put him on the grid for the race. So that's why he had to do one full lap and then retire in the pits. But either ways, that's it for this weekend. I think. Thank you everyone for joining in and the Gagan Singh Wings comments. So good to see a lot of interaction, although it was very difficult to see through those comments, to see some actual comments which we can react to. But congratulations to Mercedes once again and to Bullister for getting a podium on his debut. We will see you in the next weekend for the Division 2 race, but before that we have a Division 1 race tomorrow at the same track in Monza, so do tune in for that at 9:45. And for the next 2 weekends, let's hope that Shadow and Shah get a fellow commentator. So that being said, I will see you in October, and good luck to everyone, and goodbye. Have a good weekend.
Good luck and
Cheers,
good night,
brother.
guys. And congratulations to
Good night.
the shows. Go watch the commentary. It was really entertaining.